So here it is, it's all finished. Davie shoring finished up last week. They painted all the beams, they grouted them all in, and then cleaned up. It looks completely different than what it did before. I'll have to say I'm pretty impressed with the quality of their work. I've seen some of the other competitors' work underneath, and it does not look as clean and tidy and laid out as well as this. So as for my plans going forward, this section over here where I'm putting down the vapor barrier, or weed guard I should say, that's going to be all graveled, and that's going to be like an open air storage area. I plan to lattice in that side of the house so I can park my boat trailer over here, and then we can use it for kayak storage and gardening equipment and things like that, and just kind of get things out of the backyard and organized. On this side, this is all going to be garage. I'm going to concrete in each one of these little areas here, try to keep it low, and I'm going to do it flush with the footer, and that way we can keep the ceiling height maximized, because what I would like to do is put a car lift in the back so I can start working on my own cars at home and tinkering with friends and family cars. And here I'm planning on putting some overhead storage, like those bin holders, so we can slide the bins up there and put all the decorations and things, bring them out of the attic and put them down here so they're not getting tore up with the heat. So the next things I got going on is we got to build a staircase on the side of the house here, and a deck coming out to the door up here. In the back, I'm going to build a deck and a staircase down. And then once those two are done, I'm going to rip this temporary set of stairs down. And then I got to build a deck down to a landing, back down to under the deck. The plan is to put a door right here to get into the garage, and another door in the back. So all these things, it's going to take a lot of time and effort to get organized and get it done. Once we get all those done, we still are not done. We have to do stucco, painting, all that stuff. So that's one thing that you got to take in consideration, is that is not included with the lifting of the house with Davie Shoring. I think you can contract them, and they do have their own general contractor to do it. But it's very expensive, and I think you're probably better off doing it on your own. So I'll do a video each step of the way, and I'll kind of blueprint it out for you if you're interested in doing this with the people that I used, and that could definitely help you, if you were going to try to navigate the situation on your own. My good friend John, who owns Sunset Plumbing, he's up in Punta Gorda area, and he kind of services all of Southwest Florida. It's a father-son team, and they helped me out with all this plumbing here. On Tuesday, they came over and we knocked all this out. Luckily for me, a lot of the plumbing was intact when they lifted the house, so that kind of allowed us just to kind of tie into what was already there. And then I had dug out where the sewer line was, and then John's son did the water feed over on this side. And then we added a backflow valve and a pressure relief valve. This house is pretty old, so it doesn't have any of that stuff already. So just trying to bring it kind of more up to code and make it correct. So from here on out, I'll probably be doing shorts of each step of the process. Like I said, I'm going to do a video of a Q&A one, and I'll probably just do it as a short, because really honestly, the questions have all pretty much been the same. And the main question that everybody asks is, what are we doing with that? That's going to get closed in. We have a 7 foot wide by 4 foot tall window that'll kind of go right in the middle, and then we'll block it all in. And then when we're ready to stucco, we'll stucco the whole front of the house. Thanks for following along, and see you next time.